Good Tuesday evening and welcome to Brush Fork Armory. And tonight, Bluefield High School basketball in the air here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions. Glad to be a part of your evening. Zach Hilton along with you. We welcome you not only into the First Community Bank broadcast booth here at midcourt, but also the Citizens Building Supply countdown to tip-off. Citizens Building Supply, build it better down on the avenue in Bluefield. From paint to plumbing, cabinets to concrete, no home improvement should be made without at least one trip to Citizens, a Bluefield staple since 1907. Find them online at citizensbuildingsupply.com. Tonight, a rivalry that goes back almost 100 years. The Oak Hill Red Devils are in town to take on the Bluefield Beavers for the 154th time. Oak Hill coming in 5-7 on the year. On a two-game losing skid, the Beavers 8-2, winning their last 6. Oak Hill coming in just after a long road trip last night as well, as they lost at Hurricane 58-49. Brent Conley, the sophomore, with a career-high 19 points in the loss. Malachi Lewis, 13 points. Armani Hicks, 12 points in the loss for Oak Hill. For the Beavers, last time out was Friday right here at the Armory, and they took on a very tough Shady Springs squad and held them on for dear life late and won 75-59. Cameron Gore, 22 points. R.J. Harrison, 19 points. Smith and Keene had 15 points apiece. Jay Smith went down with an injury late in that one. We're hearing some good things, but no confirmed reports yet on his injury. He is definitely not in the lineup tonight, not even here tonight. So we hope and wish him the best. We hope to see him again soon. Bluefield holds the all-time lead in this series, 101-52. Going back to 1931, Bluefield has won the last 3. Bluefield also comes in ranked number 3 in the current AA coaches poll this week, receiving 3 first-place votes after Friday night's win over Shady. Should be a fun one here tonight. The young but deep Oak Hill Red Devils and the Bluefield Beavers on the air tonight. We've got video productions here. Levi Barnhart on the controls, Marianne Booth on camera, Brock Matthews, Dan the Man in the avenue on the studio. So it should be a fun one here tonight. Busy week up ahead. We will be at Woodrow Wilson Friday night, a radio broadcast around 7 from the Armory. Then the Little Tony Day makeup from the snow date in January will be this Saturday here at the Armory. Graham and Oak Hill will begin the day at 12. Bluefield and Woodrow will cap off the day in the 4th game around 6. There will be no radio broadcast for that one, but video productions will cover all 4 games Saturday, so check in with them all day for some good basketball here at the Armory if you can't make it. But the Red Devils and the Beavers coming up here in a little bit. We're going to take our first break of the pregame. Our Cole Chevy Coaches Corner coming up after this break here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC.
Home for the first time in years. That is why we offer the LG Rewards Card that'll save you money on your favorite convenience store purchases, or even get you free drinks or coffee, allowing you the time to plan that perfect return. Go plan yours today, and when you need us, we'll be there. Thank you to those who serve, so the LG family can serve you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
As a former college football player, I realized that sports-related injuries can happen real fast. Hello, I'm Dr. Gross. If your child or grandchild is dealing with sports-related injuries, or maybe you're dealing with something that just won't go away, call me today and I can help you get back on the playing field. To better serve you, see us at one of our 3 locations in Beckley, Whipple, and Sophia at the numbers listed below. So take care of yourself. You deserve it.
Welcome to Allstate. You already paid for car insurance. Why not take your home along for the ride? Allstate. Here, better protection costs a whole lot less. You're in good hands with Allstate. Call a local agent or 1-800-ALLSTATE for a quote today.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Go back inside the pregame show. Cole Chevy Coach's Corner. Buster Large, head basketball coach here at Bluefield High School. Hey, it's been a little bit since we talked to you. You guys have found a rhythm here pretty late. A couple of wins coming into this one tonight. What's about last couple of weeks been like since we last talked?
Well, we've gotten better in practice. Kids have applied themselves. The coaching staff has broke down our weaknesses, and we've worked extremely hard to correct those. And right now, we're on a pretty good run. This is going to be a tough week. Got Wyoming East here tonight. They'll come in here and play us real tough. And then we got Shady Springs Friday.
You know, it's kind of good that the weather seems to be in your favor here this week. You kind of get back in a rhythm. What has been those off days like? What kind of work have you got in? Have you been able to practice any at all?
Well, the storm got us last week. We missed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and got back Monday. And actually, we had to miss Thursday because they closed all activities after school. So, we had a real good practice yesterday. We was in here for almost 3 hours, and it's going to be a good ball game tonight. Wyoming East and us, we know each other quite well, and so we're going to be in for a ball game.
Talking with Buster Large here in the Cole Chevy Coach's Corner. Tip-off with the Warriors here in a little bit. And, last time we were down there early in the season, I think you were still trying to figure some things out with your squad. Big third quarter, you pulled out a win. But their sharpshooting guard wasn't in the mix in that one. I suspect he'll play tonight. So we might see a little bit different Warriors. What have you seen on film with those guys past couple of times?
Well, he's a really, really good shooter. This summer in one game he had 48 points. And so he is one that we're going to have to stop and block out and, apply our pressure and see what happens.
It could be a matchup that you see again in the sectionals. Is that ever in mind going into a regular season game like this? Do you not want to show too much, or you want to keep something in your back pocket?
We're going to probably play each other at least 2 more times. I just can't tell you the history in the last 13, 14 years. We've had battles in here that's went down to the wire in front of jam-packed crowds. So, they're basically a young team. They got 2 real good freshmen, and, we're going to have to play. And this is a regional matchup. And the way they do that is at the season end, how you stood in that regional game with them depends on whether you play at home or away. And that's a big advantage. So we really need to get this one tonight.
Buster Large, head coach of the Bluefield Beavers. We full strength tonight?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. I'll let you go get ready for this one. Good luck tonight. We'll talk again soon.
Thank you.
Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia high school athletics and our area student athletes. Beckley Auto Mall, with 3 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, 199 Rogers Street, Princeton, and 368 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia student athletes, a winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Motley's Plumbing and Heating of Beckley, West Virginia is now hiring journeyman or master plumbers. You must have a West Virginia plumbing license and a valid driver's license. All interested parties may apply at Motley's Plumbing and Heating at 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Or interested applicants can call 304-253-HELP. Once again, you may apply in person at Motley's Plumbing and Heating, 101 First Street, Beckley, West Virginia. Motley's Plumbing and Heating is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back inside Brush Fork Armory. We're moments away from tip-off here between the Red Devils and the Beavers. Let's take a quick look at the Blueprints Family Health starting lineups before we take our last break of the pregame. Blueprints Family Health, sick visits, immunizations, health screenings, so much more. Schedule an appointment today at blueprintsfamilyhealth.com. Benitez Jackson, his fourth season. The 5 and 7 Red Devils will send out this starting five. It will be Armani Hicks, the 5'8 junior guard. Andre Wright, the 5'10 senior guard. Levi Kazaka, the 6' junior guard. Malachi Lewis, the 6'2 junior guard. And Brent Conley, the sophomore, in the lineup tonight for the Red Devils. For the Bluefield Beavers, 8-2 on the year, Bruster Large. In his 16th season, will send out this starting five. It will be Sincere Fields, 5'9 senior guard. Cameron Gore, 6'1 senior guard. R.J. Harrison, 6'4 senior post player. Brett Samoski getting the start, 5'10 senior guard. And Glenn Keene, the 6' senior guard, in the lineup tonight for Bluefield. We'll take one more break. We'll be back after the anthem tip-off coming up here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh boy, but I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
So that'll be something to keep an eye on tonight. Friendship Kia, keys to the game. Dan the Man, Brock on the ones and twos in the studio on the Avenue. Levi Barnhart, Marianne Booth here with Video Productions. Glad to be a part of your Tuesday. I'm Zach Helton. Thank you for spending time with us. As starting lineups being announced in the house, Oak Hill in the road black uniforms. Oak Hill across the chest in white, numbers white with red trim. The Oak Hill logo on the shorts. The Beavers are the home whites. Beavers in the crimson with the blue trim. Crimson and blue numbers. Starting lineup announced in-house. Will be at Woodrow Wilson on Friday for a radio broadcast there. I believe Video Productions will be there as well, having a feed, so stay up to date on that. And then the Little Tony Day here Saturday afternoon, 4 games starting with the same Oak Hill Red Devils taking on the Graham G-Men at noon. And the Beavers will be playing Woodrow Wilson in the second day in a row. In the nightcap there, we will have no radio broadcast Saturday due to the scheduling conflict, but there will be, all 4 games will be on video production, so definitely come out and support if you can. If you cannot, check out Video Productions for that. The Beavers on a 6-game winning streak. They're one of the hottest teams in the state of West Virginia coming into tonight. But a longtime rival, Oak Hill, trying to end a skid of their own. Pretty good crowd here on a Tuesday. We're about ready to go. RJ Hairston will jump against Conley. Conley, the 6'3 sophomore. His career high, as we mentioned earlier, last night, a hurricane. Ball in the air, we're underway. Quickly in the front court, up ahead to Gore. Goes the tip. He goes strong to the rack. Too strong to be, in fact, as this layup's no good. Rebound pulled down by Kazaka, and we're quickly underway. Red Devils in the half court, working from left to right on your radio dial. Slipping is Hicks. Picks up the dribble. Right side to right. Right top of the key. Samoski right in his pocket. Man-to-man defense by the Beavers. A throw up from the right block. Right can't get it to go, but he gets down his own rebound. A kick out, and a 3 is good. Armani Hicks, the first points of the night, 3-0 Oak Hill. 7:25, clock rolling first quarter here at the Armory. Quickly in the front court, Bluefield settles in their half-court offense. Fields, Keene looks left, comes back up top to Sincere. Sincere settles deep right wing, man-to-man defense countered by the Devils. 3-ball right corner is good. William Keene matches a 3 for a 3. 3 all, 7-minute mark here in Bluefield. Malachi Lewis, top of the key, finds right, left side. Hicks, back up top, attacking is Zeka. He kicks out. This 3 is in route and good. Brent Conley buries it. 6-3, shootout early here in the Armory. Bluefield in the half court, left side. Samoski getting the start tonight with Smith on the IR. Top of the key, Fields to the block, swings it to Keene. Keene drives, kicks, extra pass. Samoski, left corner 3 this time. Front rim, no. Rebound tipped around. Fields, smallest player on the floor, gets it, tried to shovel it to RJ. It's out of bounds off of Hairston and back to the Red Devils. Fields will probably see that one on film and think he should have took it up. He had a little bit more of a look than RJ did. 6:15, first quarter. Oak Hill with the ball and a 3-point lead. Conley attacks to the block, floats with the right hand, too strong. Rebound again by Wright. His kick out 3 to Kazaka off the mark, and the Beavers clear. 4 into the front court. He's going to drive to the free throw line. Shovels off to Glenn. Glenn thought about popping it. Left side feeds to Field instead. Fields quickly back to Keene. NBA 3 off the mark, a little strong. Fields crashes again. Another offensive board, and the Beavers keep the possession. Samoski dribbles out top of the key. Right wing to RJ. Hairston will attack from there. Left-hand dribble kick in the corner. Gore attacks the baseline and runs out of real estate as he steps out of bounds. And a turnover, unforced. Gives the ball back to Oak Hill. The Red Devils looking good early, 5:30. First quarter, Oak Hill with a 3-point advantage. Malachi Lewis, everything on the football field, handles the basketball right here. He'll drive and he'll be fouled on the perimeter by Cameron Gore. Gore's first, team's first, with 5:24 left in this opening period. Both these teams with busy weeks. Oak Hill with a game already under their belt. Sincere with a steal, but then runs out of bounds in front of the Bluefield bench, so a quick turnover for a turnover back to Oak Hill. Last night at Hurricane, Friday, Oak Hill at Riverside, and then they'll be back here Saturday to take on Graham. 5:15, first quarter. Hicks to Lewis. Lewis drives. He's stuffed by Gore. Gets it back. Shovels back out. Gazeka gets the low pass at his shins. Has trouble with the dribble as Keene's right in his pocket. A left kick out. 3. Connolly from there. It's good. Brent Connolly, 6 of the 9. And Oak Hill up 6 early. RJ attacking the baseline in a half court. Too strong with the bunny. Rebound Lewis for the Red Devils. Lewis up ahead with the left hand dribbled. Stops top of the key. Now gears down to the elbow. Drops back up top to Hicks. Hicks, the junior, slips, falls, throws it into the backcourt. Bodies everywhere. Out of bounds it goes. Back to the Red Devils. Gore, Hairston, and Conley diving over each other at midcourt after the basketball, and it was the last touched by Bluefield. 4:36 opening period. And Oak Hill with the early lead. Lewis coming in, the leading scorer, 17.9 per game, brings it across the West Virginia logo at midcourt. Between the leg dribble, Gore closes in, left side. Gazeka, quick handoff. Right, attacks from there. On the drive, he's stripped, but he's also fouled. 2 early fouls on the Beavers. This one called on Simoski, his first. And an inbound coming from underneath. Levi Gazeka, the junior guard, triggers it in. Into Malachi Lewis. His fadeaway from the right baseline short. RJ clears it with ease. Push into the front court. Up ahead, Simoski. Easy layup is good. Great court vision by Hairston. Simoski did the rest. Simoski's first bucket of the night. Bluefield back within 4. We're halfway through the first. Hicks drops off Gazeka. Gazeka working on Keene. Spins, drives, floats. Right hand shot off the hill. No good, but he will head to the line as he's fouled in the act. Glenn Keene's first, team's third, with 3:52 remaining in the first. Gazeka, an 8.9 per game producer for the Red Devils. Hits the first. First shot not from behind the arc made by the Red Devils tonight. Gazeka, second one rolls out on him. Gore for the rebound. 5-point difference, under 4. Long outlet to Simoski. He was open underneath, but good pressure late by Wright. And the long pass ends up out of bounds. Another turnover by Bluefield. Red Devils bring it full length of the court. And the Beavers yet to employ the full court defense. Lewis across the timeline. Trap there. Gives off. Pass ends up out of bounds in the lap of Buster Large. He is on neither team tonight. And it will turn back over to the Red Devils. So a quick trap on Lewis results in a turnover. Fields into the front court. 3:30. First quarter. Bluefield down 5. Simoski. Quick swing. Fields in the corner. King dribbles out. Into Gore. Kick out. Simoski left side. 3. Got it. Brett Simoski with 5. And Bluefield back within 2. Late in the first. Lewis picked up half court by Gore. Gore slaps to the basketball, and then Lewis walks with it. Back-to-back trips. The Beavers have clamped down on Malachi Lewis, resulting in turnovers. And the Beavers will work it just over half court. A 2 to tie, a 3 to take their first lead of the night. Keene quickly back to Fields. Fields assessing the situation. Into the high post. Gore goes to work. Drives, floats. Won't get the shot to fall, but he's fouled, and he'll head the line for a pair. Very faint whistle there. Barely heard it. Gazeka will pick up his first. Cameron Gore. 59% from the line on the year. The righty hits the first. Neither team will sub here. 2:59 opening period. Gore, a free throw away from tying this at 10. Cameron splashes home both. His first 2 of the night, and we're knotted at 10 with under 3 to go. First quarter here at the Armory. Little token backcourt pressure this time. Lewis picks up his dribble, works it up ahead to Connolly. Connolly left side. Kazeka 3 from there. Front rim a little short. Connolly, the sophomore, gets the board, and then as he falls to his feet, loses the basketball. Fields scoops it up, drives up ahead, finds RJ, who puts it off the glass and home. RJ's first bucket of the night gives Bluefield their first lead, 12-10 with 2.5 to go. Another turnover. Hicks loses his footing. Bluefield runs up ahead with the basketball. RJ drops in the lane. Gore in trouble. Throws up a wild shot. Was stripped on the way up. RJ bails him out. Back up top, he goes to Gore. Gore looks left, drives right to the block. Kick in the corner. Baseline jumper from there by RJ. Well off the mark, but a foul on the floor on the rebound. Sincere Fields went into the briar patch after the basketball and picks up his first foul. 4th team foul on Bluefield with 2:12 to go. The Red Devils will be in the bonus the rest of the period. Backcourt pressure again by Bluefield. It's been working the past couple of trips. Lewis bounce pass near side Hicks, and he'll race it in the front court. Trapped there, gives it off to Lewis. Left side, Kazaka attacks from the corner. Floats, left it short, gets his own rebound, drops to Conley from the right block. His first opportunity, no, but his second one goes. Brent Conley, after a career night last night, has 8 early, and we're tied at 12 with 1:45 to go in the first. Fields, right wing, Keene in the corner. Samoski drops off to Gore, head full of steam to the bucket, and 2 more for Cameron. 4 for him, 2-point advantage. Bluefield, 90 seconds to go in the first. Breaking the press here, Hicks drives, kicks in the corner to Kazaka. Low pass again, he handles it. Up top they find Conley. Conley left wing, back to Kazaka. Kazaka fakes right, thought about driving left, spins away from Keene. Now attacks, kicks, offensive foul inside. Kazaka just before the pass ran over a defender and picks up the charge. His second. Team second. E.J. Washington gives Glenn Keene a breather. Kazaka has to come out with his 2 fouls. Cole Nelson, the junior guard, into the mix for the first time tonight. Also a late decision to sub here. Noah McClung, the 6'2 forward, the senior, into the mix as well. So McClung, Conley, Nelson, Hicks, and Lewis, the 5 in black and red for the Red Devils. Washington runs the point. Left side goes to Samoski. Samoski off a ball screen. Bounces it right wing. Sincere. 1 minute to go in the first. Bluefield up 2. Left side back to EJ for 3. Front rim, no. Crashing is Sincere. Feeds it back to RJ. He's fallen out of bounds. And RJ banks it home from the right block. 4 for RJ. 4-point Bluefield advantage. Final 45 seconds of the first. McClung from the corner. He's trapped in trouble. And he steps out of bounds as he tries to spin away from the defense. And a turnover right back to Bluefield. Bluefield was kind of lulling Oak Hill to sleep defensively the first couple of trips, and they've started to clamp down. And Bluefield with a 4-point lead may hold for the last shot. Final 35 of the period. Gore looks high post to RJ. RJ attacks the baseline. Swings it far corner. Samoski picks up a bad pass. Fields looks inside. Back up top to Gore. Cameron back to Sincere. Sincere heaves 3. Front rim, no. Rebound loose inside. Bodies on the floor. Sincere goes down. McClung goes after it. A whistle and a jump ball. We'll give it back to the Red Devils with 14.7 left in the first. The Beavers set up some backcourt pressure to not give the Red Devils an easy look at this last shot. And unforced turnover there as Armani Hicks walks with the basketball after the inbounds to give it right back to Bluefield. Turnovers piling up for the Red Devils early, now 12.1 on the first quarter clock. EJ, top of the key. Right side, Sincere, back to EJ. Samoski attacks the baseline. Bounce pass, RJ, jump stop, too strong. Put back Gore at the buzzer is good. Cameron Gore with 6. Bluefield's lead is 6 with 8 in the books here at the Armory. 18-12 our score on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
If you're in the market for a new ride and looking for the best value, come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors has the most exciting and affordable lineup of vehicles in America, and they're all backed by the best warranty in the business, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. And come by and check out the hottest crossover in America, the all-new 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander. They are awesome. So come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. Mitsubishi Motors, drive your ambition.
Through the first quarter. And we've got a good one on our hands. Bluefield up 6 early. Here at the end of 1. Oak Hill had a 6-point advantage early as well. Gore, Keene, Hairston, Samoski, Washington back on the floor for the Beavers. They will have the basketball first. Attacking from right to left on your radio dial. Connolly, McClung, Lewis, Hicks, and Nelson on the floor for Oak Hill. Washington, alley-oop, up and too strong from RJ. Little backdoor feed didn't work. Rebound pulled down by Conley, almost has his pocket picked by Gore, but they push up ahead to Lewis. Lewis works on Washington. He'll attack to the free throw line. Stops, pops, hits. Malachi Lewis from 15 feet out, his first bucket of the night. 18-14 Bluefield, first 30 seconds, second quarter. Washington from a Gore pick. Rolls it back to Cameron. Cameron yet to dribble. Picks up an extra defender. Washington, left side. Samoski, 3, front rim, no. Gore crashed. Keene scoops it and puts it up and in. Gore crashed from the backside, tipped it to Keene, and that's his 5th point of the night. 20-14, 7-minute mark, first half. A break of the press here by the Red Devils. McClung's 18-footer from the right baseline, no. Ball scooped up off the floor by Nelson. Free possession for the Red Devils. Lewis, top of the key. Hicks, couple of jab steps working on Samoski. Left side, Conley, backdoor feed. Nelson lets one defender blow by in the air and puts it up and in. Nelson's first bucket of the night, 20-16, 6:40 to go, second quarter. Fast-paced one here to start the second. Gore right through the lane, and a dime from RJ. It's 22-16. Gore with 8 early. 1-2-2, full court look here by the Beavers. Broken up ahead by Hicks, but a whistle and a walk as Hicks' feet got a little happy before the basketball found on the floor. And a turnover again for the Red Devils. Hicks will get a breather. Andre Wright, the 5'10 senior guard, back in the lineup for Oak Hill. 6:25, second quarter. 6-point Bluefield advantage. Keene, right wing. EJ wants a new play. Right in his pocket. Up top, RJ, head nod, attacks, kicks. Keene, left corner, right corner 3, rims out. Nevertheless, rebound pulled down by Wright. Wright races up ahead. Goes to work right at EJ from the right block. He's fouled on the way up. EJ Washington's first of the night. First on the Beavers here in the second quarter. Two shots coming for Andre Wright. Wright, 6.2 per game for this Oak Hill squad. He's strong with the first. Sincere back into the mix now. He will replace Samoski. So EJ and Sincere both on the floor at the same time, along with Gore, Keene, and Hairston. One more free one coming here for Andre Wright. The second one en route, off the mark. Gore cleans the glass for Bluefield. Into the front court, EJ to the free throw line. Swings out right side. Keene didn't like the look. Gore, left side to Sincere. Sincere's working on McClung, giving up a little size there. Right side back to EJ. Top key, Gore. 5:45 first half. Gore jab step, but behind the back dribble. He's driving. He's spinning, fading. 15-footer off the mark. Rebound tipped in the hands of Cole Nelson. Good look for Gore. Couldn't get the shot to fall. 6-point difference. Looking for three, Malachi Lewis heaves from the right at the top of the key. He's too strong, and RJ pulls down the board for Bluefield. RJ had to fight the far sideline and the defender, and the defender on the push is Wright. Andre Wright's first foul of the night. Oak Hill's first of the second. Jacob Blankenship, 6'3", senior forward, into the mix now, giving Blankenship a blow. 5:23 second quarter. It's still a 6-point Bluefield advantage. Washington into the front court. Top of the key, bounces to RJ. RJ drives, has it stripped. Gore finds it and hits. Gore, look what I found from the right corner. 25-16, 9-point Bluefield advantage here with 5 to go first half. Gore with another scoop up as EJ knocked it away. Gore on the drive. He's fouled on the floor before the easy two. Brent Connolly, the sophomore, who has shown some promise for this Red Devil squad here the past couple of weeks, picks up his first foul. Oak Hill's second of the period. 5-minute mark, second quarter. Bluefield's lead is 9, their largest of the night. Washington. Keene, right corner, bounces into RJ. RJ 14-footer off the hill. Rebound tip back out to him. He goes strong to the rack with the left hand. And this time makes it go through. 27-16, 11-point Bluefield advantage. Breaking the press here by the Red Devils. Lewis into the front court. Deals with two defenders. Gore and EJ in his pocket. EJ scoops up the loose basketball as Gore poked it away. The outlet up ahead to Sincere. Too far. Sincere keeps it in play. Back to EJ. EJ drives through three defenders, and he'll head to the line as he's fouled on the way up. Or no, he will not. They call him for a walk before he put up the shot. So a turnover. Gives it back to Oak Hill. Ball tipped in mid-court. Wright gets it back. Cross court. Conley up top. Lewis. Lewis, one right-hand dribble. Feeds inside. Nice find. Blankenship was open and he missed the bunny. Bluefield runs it out. Keene up ahead. Gore blocked from behind, but he's fouled. Foul on the Red Devils on Conley, his second. So Conley and Kazeka both with 2 fouls early for Oak Hill. 3 team fouls here in the third. 2 coming up here for Gore. His first rims out. Armani Hicks back into the mix, this time for Connolly. Samoski waits down to our right, the scores table for Gore. Gore, the right-hander, a couple of dribbles, heaves. This time he hits. 3 of 4 from the line is Gore. He'll get a breather as Samoski back into the mix. 28-16, 12-point Bluefield advantage with a little over 4 minutes remaining opening half. Oak Hill trying to deal with his backcourt pressure here. Nelson, cross court, finds Hicks. Hicks to the wing. He's trapped up top. Feeds back to Nelson. Nelson through 2 defenders. Left side to Wright. Wright for 3. Left wing. Skims the front of the rim into the corner. Out of bounds as Lewis couldn't handle it. And it's back to Bluefield. So that time, Oak Hill with some decent ball movement. Got a good look, but could not connect. 3:40. Bluefield's lead is 12 ahead of halftime. Samoski, jab step, nothing there. Back to EJ. EJ off an RJ ball screen. The roll not there. EJ drops off left wing. Sincere, top of the key, hands off Samoski. Samoski spins into the lane, picks up an extra defender, shovels off to RJ. RJ into the lane, takes on 4 bodies, including the ref, and he'll head to the line on the foul. Cole Nelson will pick up his first. There are only 2 players in black and red that probably couldn't have picked up the foul there, but RJ Hairston to the line for the first time tonight, whereas he is 50% on the year. Hairston's first en route and just off the mark to the right. Cameron Gore waits at the scores table. He will check in for RJ. Next opportunity. RJ squats, this time corrects and hits. 7 for RJ earlier. He gets a breather. Back in comes Gore with 3:22 left in the first half. And the lead 13 for Bluefield. Pressure broken up ahead by Lewis. Trap there, right to right. Hicks dribbles into the right corner, now to the baseline. Picks up an extra defender, swings it up top to Nelson. Left side, Lewis. Lewis into the paint, floats. Left the shot short, but he will head to the line for a pair. Strong take there by Lewis. And the foul assist on EJ, his second. So EJ, the first Beaver with 2 fouls tonight. Malachi Lewis. Not afraid of contact at all. Tremendous year for the Oak Hill Red Devil football team. Toting the rock more so than not. He comes up short on the first free throw. Neither team will sub here. 3:01 remaining until halftime. Our Ramey Auto Group halftime show coming up. Lewis's second right-hand free throw up and good. Lewis with 3. 29-17. Oak Hill back within 12 with under 3 to go. EJ attacks the lane. Right corner, Samoski. Wing, Gore. Back in the corner, Samoski for 3 from there. Got it. Good ball movement. And the Beavers are up 15 with 2:40 until halftime. Lewis, Nelson, working back and forth. Now up ahead, they go to right. Right drives from the left side. Shot a little strong. Keene with the rebound. Up ahead to Gore. Gore drives, floats, and that one rolls all the way around, but out. Put back Keene is good. Keene on trail. Crashes in. Offensive board to put back. Makes it a 17-point Bluefield advantage with 2:10 to go first half. Nelson gets open in transition, and he hits. So Oak Hill starting to figure out the press, that time burying the 3 to cut it back to 14 with under 2 until half. Washington right to Gore, open 3. Off the hill, no. Fields off the rebound, going to get called for a push, and will go the other way. Gore pushed off of Lewis, and that will be his second. So Washington and Fields both with 2. So both point guards in a little bit of early foul trouble for Bluefield. Timeout on the floor. It's a 32nd one. We'll keep it here. Bluefield leading 34-20, 1:51 left in the first half. Second quarter always brought to you by Bilco Auto Mall. For your Honda, Nissan, Subaru, Kia, Ford, or Lincoln needs, look no further than the Bilco Auto Mall on 460 in between Bluefield and Princeton. Bill Cole and his crew can find you the new or pre-owned vehicle to fit your style or budget. Open through the week till 7, Sundays 1 to 6, and of course 24 hours a day on the internet, BillcoAutomall.com. Kids, get your parents' permission before going on to the internet and buying a car. 1:51 second quarter. Bluefield's lead is 14 behind 10 from Gore and 8 from Samoski. Conley with an early 8 in the first. He's been held in check here in the second after picking up his second foul. Nelson will inbound. Lewis, Hicks, Wright, and Nelson at his disposal. Bluefield mans up defensively in the backcourt. Lewis up ahead, finds Wright in half court, and then Sincere picks his pocket, knocks it into the cheerleaders and out of bounds. Back to Oak Hill. 1:44 left second quarter. Nelson off the inbounds. Hicks, right side, Lewis. Lewis gears down, drives, nothing much there as RJ closes the gap. Up top, back to Nelson, and Nelson carries the basketball under the defensive pressure. So with 92 seconds remaining until half, Bluefield leading by 14. We'll work it into the front court. Fields back at point, starting 5 on the floor for the Beavers. RJ. Quick back to Sincere. Sincere in the right corner, bounces into RJ. Up top, Gore. Top of the key three. Yes. Cameron Gore's second three of the night. 37-17. Bluefield up 17, their largest lead. And then a foul deep in the backcourt. RJ will pick up a cheap one there on the double team. Just his first, but team's fourth. So both teams in the bonus for the final 112 of the period. New high school rules for those unfamiliar. 5 team fouls each period results in a 2-shot bonus. Those reset each period. No more 1-and-1 in high school basketball. Hicks into the front court, trapped in front of the Bluefield bench, up to Lewis. Left side, Nelson works on Fields. Drives. Right side. Hicks around the perimeter, left to right. Top of the key, back to Hicks for 3. Pulls the trigger, leaves it short. Long rebound chased down in the corner by Wright. Tries to feed into Lewis, and Fields again, pesky on defense, knocks it out of bounds to regather the defense. 45.4 second quarter clock. High above the court here in the Armory. Bluefield leading by 17. Nelson, Lewis, baseline jumper, good. Nice find there. Lewis buries the 10-footer. He has 5. And Oak Hill within 15 with 35 seconds to go first half. Fields between the leg dribble. Left side feeds Samoski. Samoski bounces it free throw line. Gore. Gore. Jab step drives. Kicks in the corner. Fields 3-ball. Right side good. Sincere Fields his first bucket of the night. 40-22. 18-point advantage. Final 12 seconds of the half. Hicks up ahead, Nelson. Nelson pulls down the bad pass on the way up, stripped by Fields. He goes right into the Bluefield bench, and Oak Hill will inbound with 4.6 left in the quarter. Noah McClung, the forward, back in the mix, will trigger it in. Looking inside. Nothing there. Up top, Nelson. Nelson, 3-2. Over to Lewis at the buzzer. Halfway down and out. And that ends half number 1. Oak Hill led early, but Bluefield takes the 18-point advantage into the locker room here at the Armory at half. Sincere Fields, his first bucket of the night there on Video Productions, has Beaver leading 40-22. We'll take a breath. We'll take a break. Ramey Auto Group halftime show coming up shortly on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
Younger drivers on the road, Bill Cole Auto Mall wants to ensure everyone understands what we offer.
Hey, y'all. What's up, fam? Bill Cole Auto Mall's the place to buy your next new or used vehicle.
If you want to cop the sickest whip, you gotta beat Bill Cole.
We have the best selection, flexible financing, and top dollar for your trade-in.
We got a dope selection, fire payment options, and we're giving top dollar for your old whip.
Before you buy, give us a try.
Don't sleep on us. Come vibe with us before you make a move.
At Bill Cole, we speak your language.
My husband had lost his job, and we had lost our home. We lost everything. That was the reason I decided I was going to go back, because I'm going to go after a degree that I will always have a job. There's such a mixture here. It's not just 20-somethings. It's not just people straight out of high school. There's a lot of support here. Your instructors are readily available. The classrooms are smaller. There's just so much here that's offered that you're not going to have access to in larger colleges.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
Back to Brush Fork Armory and halftime. As the Bluefield Beavers trailed early, Oakville with a 9-3 lead early in the first couple of minutes. Bluefield geared down defensively, and they take a 40-22 advantage into the locker room here at halftime. Ramey Auto Group halftime show with 8 locations in southern West Virginia and southwest Virginia. Ramey has the new or pre-loved vehicle right there on their lot. All the well-known brands. Ramey can even finance the worst of credit. Open 24 hours a day on the internet, RameyCars.com. I misspoke a little earlier. I did not see Jay Smith here. He is in here tonight, street clothes with his jersey on. He was walking fine, which obviously with any injury you can almost walk on it, but good to see him walking around. Hopefully he'll get some good news soon and we'll see him back on the floor. But they're without him tonight and early. Oak Hill with an early advantage. Brent Conley as good as advertised after a career high last night. A couple of big threes early. Had the Red Devils up 9-3, but then Bluefield started to clamp down in the backcourt defensively, and they took an 18-12 advantage into the second quarter and then outscored Oak Hill 22-10 in the second quarter for the 40-22 halftime lead. Scoring-wise in the first half for the Red Devils, Brent Conley's 8 leads them, but all 8 of his points came early within the first 3 to 4 minutes. He's been held in check most of the first half after picking up his second foul. 5 points apiece from Cole Nelson and Malachi Lewis, both those guys with their 5 points coming in the second quarter. Armani Hicks with a 3 in the first. He has 3 overall. And a free throw by Levi Kazeka at the end of the first half for 1 point for the Red Devils. Conley's 2, Kazeka's 2. The only Red Devils with more than 1 foul. Really, other than those 2, no one in foul trouble for Oak Hill. For Bluefield, a little bit different story. Washington and Fields both with 2. Gore, Hairston, Samosky, and Keene each with a foul apiece through the first half. At halftime, Cameron Gore leads all scoring with 15. He had 6 in the first, 9 more in the second. Brett Samosky, 5 in the first, 3 more in the second for 8. Glenn Keene and R.J. Hairston each with 7 in the first half. And Sincere Fields with a 3 late in the second quarter for his only bucket of the first half. So 40-22 advantage here at intermission. Bluefield with the 18-point advantage, their largest lead of the night. Busy week for both these teams. As we mentioned earlier, Oak Hill was at Hurricane last night. They dropped a 9-point game to Hurricane. They will be on the road at Riverside, just outside Charleston, on Friday, and then they will turn back here to Brush Fork Armory on Saturday to take on the Graham G-Men in Game 1 of the Little Tony Day. That'll begin at 12. as we mentioned, we will not have a radio broadcast Saturday. We will have a radio broadcast Friday night at Woodrow. The next Bluefield Beaver basketball game will be there on WHIS. Video Productions will be there at Beckley as well. Video Productions will be here all day on Saturday. We'll have all 4 games of the Little Tony celebration here Saturday. That's a makeup from the day that was postponed from early January. And then a busy week for Bluefield next week after Saturday's game to wrap up the day against Woodrow here at home. They travel to Institute, the Parmar Classic, to take on a very tough Charleston Catholic squad Monday, and then back on the road Tuesday at Shady Spring. That'll be a broadcast here on WHIS at Shady Spring on Tuesday night. But the Beavers lead by 18 here at the half in the Armory. We'll take one more break. We'll be back. Third quarter comes up after this here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
At Cole Chevy, we're here when you need us with a winning combination of selection, value, and customer service. Our iCar Gold Class certified body shop is a direct repair facility with the knowledge to repair your vehicle and its safety features. When it's time for service, our GM certified factory trained technicians have the ability and expertise to effectively service a wide range of makes and models. Cole Chevy is your local Chevy GMC truck dealer with a professional sales staff to help you find your perfect vehicle. Cole Chevy, just better.
Hey, John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, boy. But I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
First Sentinel Bank has 9 branches throughout the communities of southwestern Virginia and southern West Virginia. And for every locality, First Sentinel is all in with helping our neighbors achieve their financial goals, endeavoring to be a partner in the growth and success of the people and businesses in our local communities. First Sentinel has built a 45-year reputation of listening to and helping the people in our communities. After all, we are local people serving local people. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hometown Service Center has made big improvements to the entire facility, much like the rebuilding a great football coach does each season. You work hard, make improvements, and create a winning team. Stop in before and after the games this season and stock up. At Hometown Service Center, we've revamped our store, renovated our bathrooms, installed new pumps, and now offer a dedicated island for easy access diesel fuel. Come experience the hometown difference at Hometown Shell at the corner of Stadium Drive and College Avenue.
Here at the Armory to begin the second half. Conley and Kazeka with 2 fouls apiece for the Red Devils. Washington and Fields with 2 fouls apiece for Bluefield. All 4 of those young men look to avoid that ever dangerous third foul early in this period. Back on the floor for Oak Hill is Kazeka, Conley, Hicks, Lewis, and Nelson. The Beavers counter with Gore, Keene, Hairston, Fields, and Samolsky. Bluefield mans up defensively ahead of the inbound from Kazeka. He'll go backcourt. Lewis will bring it across. We're underway here in the third. Gore works on Lewis. Top of the key. Hicks, right side. Kazeka in the corner. Lewis thought about attacking the baseline. Reverses up top. Back to Conley. Conley, left side Nelson. Long possession here by the Red Devils. A spin at the elbow. Nelson picks up his dribble. Kick out 3. In route. Kazeka. Front rim. No. Rebound loose. RJ pulls it down. He'll bring it in the front court for Bluefield. RJ drives coast to coast into the paint, lost it. It's on the floor. From the floor, Oak Hill saves it. Good hustle play there by Kazeka. Lewis races up ahead, almost lost his footing. Between the leg dribble, swings it left side, Hicks. Hicks fakes right, comes left in the corner. Kazeka thought about pulling the trigger, reverses back to Hicks. Around the perimeter, right to Lewis. Lewis finds a seam to the rack, and 2 more for Malachi Lewis. Malachi Lewis using his athleticism there, had a wide open look at the bucket, 40-24. Quick end transition, Bluefield attacks. Keene shovels into Gore, hot potato. And a turnover up ahead to Nelson. Oak Hill with numbers, stopping, popping. Hicks buries a 3. Armani Hicks' second 3 of the night. 5-0 run for the Red Devils to begin the third. They're back within 13 with 6:39, clock rolling, third quarter. Field slows the pace momentarily. Off an RJ screen, the roll not there. Gore now feeds into RJ in the paint. RJ left hand off the glass, and it rims in. RJ Hairston with 9, 42-27. Bluefield's lead back to 15, 6:20 to go in the third. Hicks kicks out right side. Step back 3, Nelson, no. And a foul, and the rebound will go the other way as Malachi Lewis did not have the position. Good box out by Keene. And that will be Lewis's first foul. First on the Red Devils here in the third. Fields gets instructions from the bench to his right as he comes into the front court. Right to Gore on the wing. Gore looks inside. RJ boxing is inside out. The kick out. Samoski 3, flat and a little short. Fields gets the rebound. A kick out to Keene. Keene hands off Gore on the wing. Up top, back to Gore. RJ points to the corner to Samoski. Gore picks up his dribble, feeds right back to RJ. RJ to the free throw line. Left corner, Samoski. He'll attack the baseline from there. Pulls up. 5-footer with the right hand is good. Great attack by Samoski. He has 10. 44-27. Bluefield's lead back to 17. Trap in midcourt. Oak Hill breaks it up ahead. They find Connolly underneath, and Connolly, his first bucket since the first quarter. Makes it 44-29. Quick in transition. Gore behind the bucket. Steps out of bounds as he got too far underneath. And a quick turnover back to Oak Hill. 5:12 clock rolling here in the third. Connolly up ahead to Nelson. RJ tips it out of bounds into the front row, and it will stay with the Red Devils. Not a bad Tuesday night crowd here tonight at the Armory. Expect a big crowd here Saturday with 4 games in the mix. Lewis, top of the key, hands off there to Hicks. Hicks the drive, spins, fades from the free throw line, a little short. Conley clears it up, puts it up and in. Brent Conley with 12. 44-31. Oak Hill back within 13. Keene quickly to the rack. Racing up ahead, Glenn Keene for 2 more. He has 9, 46-31, 4:40 to go. We've got a street game going on now as that one from the left blank from Kazeka left a little short. RJ pulls down the board for Bluefield. RJ dribbles it up ahead. Finds Keene, right corner, 3 more en route. Back iron, no. Rebound Hicks for the Red Devils. He'll weave through all sorts of traffic. Up ahead feeds to Lewis. Lewis gears down, drives through 3 defenders strong to the rack. Good looking shot, but he won't fall. And Fields with another board. Pushes up ahead to Keene. Keene for Bluefield to the free throw line. Had the ball knocked away from it. Chases it down left wing. RJ reverses to Gore. Gore works on Hicks. Hands off top of the key to Fields as he resets the offense halfway through the third quarter. Gore slips, keeps his footing and the dribble. Attacks the left block, scoops, too strong. Rebound loose. Samoski chases after it, but he's outran by Hicks. Now bodies on the floor. Hicks scoops it over to Conley and up ahead to Lewis. Oak Hill quickly finds it in the front court. Now Nelson underneath. Had a good-looking shot, floated when he didn't have to and left it short. Samoski clears it for Bluefield. He'll drive it in the front court. 18-footer left short. Both teams running out of gas early, it seems like, here in the third. Lewis pulls up for Oak Hill, and he buries the 15-footer. And Bluefield will use their first timeout of the night. With 3:29 left in the third, full timeout. We'll take it with them. Bluefield 46, Oak Hill 33. Here on Video Productions and WHIS Radio.
John, how you doing today?
Good, Centron. I got a long list for you today.
Let's have a look. Okay. Oh boy, but I think we can do this. Let's go.
Did you find everything okay?
I did.
Looks like you got everything but the kitchen sink.
Do y'all carry kitchen sinks?
We sure do.
Citizens Building Supply. We have it all, even the kitchen sink.
At Cole Chevy, we're here when you need us with a winning combination of selection, value, and customer service. Our iCard Gold Class certified body shop is a direct repair facility with the knowledge to repair your vehicle and its safety features. When it's time for service, our GM certified factory trained technicians have the ability and expertise to effectively service a wide range of makes and models. Cole Chevy is your local Chevy GMC truck dealer with a professional sales staff to help you find your perfect vehicle. Cole Chevy, just better.
Your online tool is just a click away. First Community Bank, member FDIC, firstcommunitybank.com. So after the bucket and the timeout, Bluefield will bring it full into the court. Gore, Fields, Hairston, Samosky, and Keene set up in the half court. Oak Hill awaits on defense with Hicks, Lewis, Connolly, Nelson, and Kazaka. Gore, top of the key, working on Conley. Left to Fields, back up to Gore. 3:10, clock rolling. Gore, deep two, rims out. Rebound, Keene, put back good. Glenn Keene working inside on the glass. An offensive board to put back makes it 48-33 with under 3 left in the third. Oak Hill in the half court. Lewis stops, deep three, en route and good. Malachi Lewis, his first 3 of the night. He has 7 in the third. And Oak Hill hanging around. They're back within 12 with 2:40 to go, third quarter. Post feed into RJ, kick back out to Keene. Left side, Gore. Letting the play develop. Top of the key, feeds to RJ. RJ stops, 15-footer, good. RJ Hairston, the mid-range jumper, clean tonight. 50-36, 14-point Beaver advantage. 2:25 to third. Lewis, one left-hand dribble, picked up by a trap. Cross court finds Conley. He squares his 3 en route. Front rim, no. Keene with another board for the Beavers. He'll bring it in the front court. Bounces up to RJ. RJ settles right corner, back to Keene. Top to Sincere. Sincere looks backdoor. Feeds a fastball left. Samosky's 3 from there. Left short. Long rebound. Will end up out of bounds. And back to the Red Devils. Hicks was about to track it down, but he let it go. Oak Hill with the possession nevertheless. Kazaka a little frustrated tonight. He gets a breather as back in comes Noah McClung, the 6'2 senior forward. Under 2, third quarter clock rolls. 14-point Bluefield advantage. Conley on the wing. Got away with the walk. Picks up his dribble on the elbow. Up to Lewis. Off a Conley ball screen. Pulls up. Left elbow. 15-footer. Halfway down and out. McClung's putback is good and one. Noah McClung with a scream of joy there as his putback is good, and the foul on Bluefield will send him to the line for the 3-point play opportunity. Foul assessed on Sincere, his third, with 43 left in the period. So all those guys mentioned at half with 2 fouls did a good job of not picking up their third early. Sincere, the first, with 100 seconds left in the period. McClung completes the 3-point play. 50-39, 11-point disadvantage for Oak Hill. Bluefield in the half court trying to extend their lead with 90 seconds to go in the period. Inside to go to RJ. RJ strong to the rack, and he will go to the line for the bucket and one. RJ saw what Noah McClung did, and he says, watch this. McClung picks up the foul, his first. Oak Hill second, and RJ to the line for the N1 opportunity. Hairston, one dribble, squat and a heave, and buries the free throw. 12 for Hairston, 90 seconds, third quarter. 53-39 score. Bluefield up big. Fields with a steal off the inbounds to the rack, scoops it into RJ, and RJ backs in on the defender and is called for the charge. RJ just puts his hand over his mouth to avoid saying anything he didn't mean. His second, team second of the period. He backed in and Wright took the charge. We got some talking down at the end of the bench. Buster Large down to calm the troops. Mr. Official was right there, heard something he didn't like. Off the inbounds, they push up ahead. Aiden Smith, 6'2 junior guard, now on the floor for the Red Devils. Lewis, top of the key. Gore's been in his pocket all night. In they go to McClung. McClung spins, lost the basketball. Fields once again comes up with the free ball. He'll push into the front court. Bluefield with numbers. Keen on the wing, back to Fields as Oak Hill's defense gathers. Hairston, left wing three, heaves it a little strong. Rebound almost tipped away by Fields. It finds Smith. Smith picks up his dribble. Mayo walked with it, finds Lewis as we roll under a minute here in the third. Lewis stops, right, three, front rim, no. RJ comes in, pulls down another defensive board for Bluefield. 35 seconds remaining in the quarter. Bluefield's lead is 14. Hairston to the paint. Kick out. Keene attacks the baseline from there. Back into RJ to the hoop, strong, and two more for RJ Hairston. And then a whistle as it's knocked out of bounds off of Oak Hill. 55-39, Bluefield basketball, 25.9 left in the period. We'll see if Bluefield attacks or holds for the last shot. E.J. Washington on ball. Aiden Smith giving him a little room to work. Now Aiden crashing in with 12. 10, 9, left to Keene. 8, 7, Gore to the rack. And strong for two more. Cameron Gore with 17. Lewis, half-court heave, left short, and we head to the fourth with Bluefield leading Oak Hill through three, 57-39 on Video Productions and WHIS Radio.
At school in the fall. Visit Blueprints Family Health today. We offer a comprehensive range of children's vaccines to ensure their well-being. Experience minimal wait times and swift service at Blueprints Family Health. Our medical professionals are here to provide efficient care, allowing you to get in and get out quickly. Your health is our priority, and we are committed to serving you. Check off your immunization list at Blueprints Family Health.
It's football season, and Ramey Automotive is here to crush the competition. Our unbeatable lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs will leave you feeling like a champion every time you hit the road. Whether you're driving through rugged terrain or cruising down the city streets, Ramey Automotive has the perfect ride to tackle any challenge. Ramey Automotive is the game changer you need to take your driving experience to the next level. It's your deal, your way. Visit one of our dealerships or shop online at RameyCars.com.
Bluefield 57, Oak Hill 39. Day of the Man on controls back in the avenue. Levi Barnhart, Mary Ann Booth here with Video Productions. Zach along with you. Glad to be a part of your Tuesday. Third quarter was brought to you by Hometown Shell. Treat your ride and yourself right. Hometown Shell, State Line in Bluefield. HometownShell.com. Beaver basketball to begin the fourth. Gore, Washington, Hairston, Keene, and Fields, the five in white and crimson. E.J. off a handoff from Gore, strong to the rack, his first bucket of the night. Makes it 59-39, 20-point Bluefield advantage. Their largest lead of the night to begin the fourth. Hairston with a steal into Gore, drops off. E.J. again to the rack, two more. 61-59. Four in a row for E.J. to begin the fourth. Breaking the press here by the Red Devils. Pull up, 5-footer, may have been tipped. Nelson didn't get it to go nevertheless. On the outlet up ahead to Gore. He's fouled before the shot. And it will be the first foul of the quarter on Oak Hill. And it will be on Armani Hicks, his first of the evening. 22-point Bluefield advantage, their largest lead of the night. First 34 seconds into the fourth. Off the foul, the inbounds, Fields works out of the right corner. RJ, top of the key, Gore. Left side, EJ, Washington. Jab step, right hand, feeds it back. RJ, Keene, now Gore in the right corner. They're working around the perimeter. Gore attacks the baseline, picks up his dribble. Washington feeds it left side. Sincere buries the three from there. Sincere Fields, 2 threes on the night, 64-39 Bluefield. Starting to boat race the Red Devils. In transition, 3 en route, won't go for Kazeka. And here comes Bluefield. RJ, backdoor, Keene handles the hot potato, shovels off to Gore. Red Devil defense clamps down. Kick out, 3, en route, barely skims the rim from Gore. Rebound Hicks for Oak Hill. Up ahead to Lewis. Malachi drives. He slips, and a jump ball. We'll keep it with Oak Hill. Malachi was going to drive to the hoop, and RJ kind of put a roadblock in his way, and he slipped, and they tie it up. Red Devil basketball out of the corner. Nelson works it up to Hicks. Left side, Lewis. Lewis in the corner. Kazeka. Nelson back in the corner, Lewis. Lewis covered up by RJ. That's been a fun matchup tonight, RJ and Lewis. Now Hicks attacks right side. Stops. 10-footer, good. Hicks left the defender on skates there. 23-point difference, 6-minute mark. Fourth quarter, Bluefield trying to close out their 7th win in a row. Washington into the paint. Drives, loses the basketball, but he's fouled on the floor. Cole Nelson picks up his team second of the period. Glenn Keene gets a break. Brett Samosky back in the mix. Nice rotation tonight for Bluefield with Jay Smith out. They've been working everyone in the mix. Inbounds goes to RJ in the meantime, and RJ does what RJ does. He has 18 from the left block. 66-41, 25-point Bluefield advantage with under 6 to go. Lewis breaks it up ahead to Conley. Right side, Kazeki. He'll attack the baseline from there. Scoops under 2 defenders. Left it short. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out 3. Nelson, left side, good. Cole Nelson, his second 3 of the night, gives him 8. 66-44. 5:25 left in the fourth. Washington in the front court, picked up there by Nelson. And a man defense by the Red Devils. They haven't shied away from it all night. EJ blows by him to the rack for 2 more. EJ Washington, all 6 of his points have come here in the fourth. 68-44. A break of the pressure. Another 3-ball en route from Nelson. That one off the hill. Gore crashes in, pulls down the board. He'll race up ahead with the dribble. Drives to the right block. Picks up an extra defender out to EJ. EJ squares. Pulls the trigger. 3. Good. EJ Washington. The fourth quarter is his. 71-44. All 9 of his points coming since the end of the third. Oak Hill breaks the pressure again. Inside, Nelson gets the bunny. He has 10, 71-46. We've got a street ball game going on here. Both teams just racing up and down the floor. Samosky from the baseline, couldn't get a look. Out to RJ. Everyone catches their breath. 4.5 to go in the fourth. Samosky, right wing, off a ball screen 3. Good. Brett Samosky is dialed in. 74-46. 28-point advantage. Another break of the pressure. RJ almost gets a block, but the shot off the glass and good from Conley from underneath. And a timeout. Oak Hill. It will be a 30. We'll keep it here. 4:09, fourth quarter. 74-48. Bluefield's lead is 26. Fourth quarter always brought to you by Cole Heritage Customs. Spruce up your ride at Cole Heritage Customs in Bluewell, not far from the Armory here. Tires, wheels, all the accessories. Cole Heritage can hook you up. Wrecked vehicles also for sale if you want to get out there and get muddy tonight. ColeHeritageCustoms.com. Situation is this, that timeout leaves Oak Hill with 3, Bluefield with 4 left. Neither team close to the bonus. No team fouls yet here in the period for Bluefield, 2 for Oak Hill. No one really close to fouling out, only Sincere Fields on either team with 3 fouls. The possession there belongs to the Beavers. A couple of subs here. Jack Hurt into the mix. So is Ricky Dunford for the Beavers. Halfway through the fourth. 3-ball Hurt. off the front rim, no. Out of bounds goes the long rebound and back to Oak Hill. Oak Hill with a couple of new guys in the mix as well. Anton Hicks in the mix, so is Ivan Perdue. Lewis still on the floor. Kick out. Hicks, that one short. Rebound Bluefield, and then a tie-up, no. Still alive, out of bounds. It will stick with Oak Hill as Gore had trouble getting it out of the bear trap down inside. Thomas Jones, post player now in the mix, as everyone kind of filtering new guys in with 3:40 to go, and Bluefield up 26. Inbounds, finds Kazeka. Kazeka drives, kicks in the corner. Jones, 3-ball, left a little short. Gore there for the easy board. Gore drives the free throw line. No, looks at the RJ scoop shot underneath, off the mark. EJ's clean up, put back, and no good. And the Red Devils clear the board. Driving up ahead. Hicks, cross court. Left side, 3, Kazeka. That one back of the iron and right into the hands of Hurt. A couple of fresh bodies away to the scores table for Bluefield to check back in. Washington, nifty move into the lane, but couldn't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled down by Kazeka. 3 minutes to go. Kazeka coast to coast after the board. His bunny won't go. Rebound, Dunford. Timeout, Bluefield, just to get the subs in. Aiden Smith back in the mix for Oak Hill. Gore out. Samosky back in. JoJo Campbell in the mix. So you're 5 in white and crimson now as Washington, Hurt, Campbell, Samosky, and Dunford. For the Red Devils, Armani Hicks, Ivan Perdue, Aiden Smith, Thomas Jones, and Antoine Hicks. So both Hicks brothers on the floor with 2:40 to go. And Bluefield more likely intent just to drive and dish. JoJo lost it on the drive. It's scooped up by Hicks. Left side, Perdue. Perdue attacks the baseline from there, picks up an extra defender. Out to Jones. Top of the key, Hicks. Right side to his brother, Antoine. He'll attack the baseline from there. Through 2 defenders, heaves up a shot and hit. Anton Hicks, his first bucket of the night. 74-50, 2 minutes to go. Dunford from the corner, drives, has his pocket pick. Jones with the steal. And Hicks races up ahead. Finds Smith at the left block. His right-hand push shot off the mark. Rebound ends up out of bounds back to Oak Hill. Another sub for the Red Devils. Carter Richardson onto the floor now for Armani Hicks. Under 2 to go. Oak Hill will fall to 5 and 8. Their losing skid will hit 3 in a row. To the block, scooped off the glass and home by Antoine Hicks. He's got 4 in a row. 74-52 with 1:45 remaining. Bluefield will go to 9-2, 7 in a row. And a busy weekend and next week ahead. 3-ball en route off the mark from Hurt. And Oak Hill pushes up ahead with 90 seconds to go. Talk a little bit about that in the Rail Yard postgame show coming up. 3-ball right side, Perdue. Front rim, no. Samosky brings down another board and pushes into the front court. Samosky's going to attack all the way. Floats, left it short. May have been fouled as he goes down, but he's quickly back up. I think he was more frustrated than hurt there. In the meantime, Hicks drives, drops off backdoor. Nice find to Smith. Aiden Smith with the bucket, his first of the night. 74-54 with a minute to go. Jack Hurt, the sophomore, had a fun JV game. Now in the mix here in the varsity. Spins, floats, 10-footer, front rim, no. And Jones with the board for Oak Hill. Final 40 seconds. Long outlet up ahead, finds Samosky. Turnover again by the Red Devils. EJ, backdoor, Hurt, pump fake, and good. Jack Hurt's first bucket of the varsity game. 76-54, 25 seconds to go. And the fans here in the Armory heading for the exits to beat the Brush Fork rush hour. That shot off the mark by Hicks. Another rebound for Samosky. He's got to be close to a double-double tonight. And Samoski will bring it across the timeline and let the rest of the fourth quarter clock evaporate. Great showing here by Bluefield. Down a man, down early. But they hold off Oak Hill tonight, 76-54. We'll take a breath. We'll take a break. The Rail Yard postgame show coming up after this here on WHIS Radio and Video Productions.
My husband had lost his job and we had lost our home. We lost everything. That was the reason I decided I was going to go back, because I'm going to go after a degree that I will always have a job. There's such a mixture here. It's not just 20-somethings. It's not just people straight out of high school. There's a lot of support here. Your instructors are readily available. The classrooms are smaller. There's just so much here that's offered that you're not going to have access to in larger colleges.
Come win the summer with the best deals in West Virginia at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton. All of our new Mitsubishi vehicles are on sale, including the red hot Eclipse Cross. Take $25.45 off MSRP. Or check out one of the most affordable and fuel efficient rides on the road, the all new Mitsubishi Mirage, under $18,000. Or take advantage of the best deal of the year on the all new 2023 Outlander, $27.23 below MSRP plus 0.9% financing available. Come see us at Stevens Mitsubishi in Princeton.
Welcome back to Brush Fork Armory in a final as Bluefield holds off Oak Hill tonight by the score of 76-54. Zach Hilton along with you here inside the Armory. Dan the man on the avenue in the studio making sure this thing heads in the right direction. Levi Barnhart, Marianne Booth here on site with Video Productions. Glad to be a part of your Tuesday. Thank you for spending time with us, and we head into the Rail Yard postgame show. If you're in the mood for great food or drink before or after the game, head on over. 3 from Noah McClung, 2 from Aiden Smith. And Tawny Hicks had 4 on the fourth quarter. And then Zeka held to just 1 point tonight, a free throw in the first. He was coming in averaging 9 points a game, and he was held to a free throw tonight. That's definitely one of the bright spots for Bluefield's defense tonight. For Bluefield 76, they had 1, 2, 3, 4 in double figures, led by R.J. Harriston's 18, Cameron Gore's 17, Brett Samoski's 13, and Glenn Keen's 11. E.J. Washington had 9, Sincere Fields was 6, and Jack Hurt had 2 in the fourth quarter. They're in mop-up time for the Beavers. Bluefield State University, our player of the game sponsor. Invest in your future. Bluefield State's alternative teaching certification program or their MBA program. You can check out everything Bluefield State online right now at bluefieldstate.edu. We got a couple of great candidates to choose from tonight. I think we're going to go with R.J. Hairston's 18 tonight as our Bluefield State University player of the game. R.J.'s 18 points not only led the ball club, but he did a great job of guarding Malachi Lewis all night. And he was busy defensively, and he did a good job there holding Malachi to 12 points under his average tonight. So R.J. Hairston, our Bluefield State University player of the game. BluefieldState.edu, check that out after you get done enjoying this one. Bluefield 76, Oak Hill 54. The final, Oak Hill will fall to 5-8, and they've lost 3 in a row. Bluefield now 9-2. They've won 7 in a row. And a busy weekend, and next week for both these teams. Oak Hill in the mix Friday at Riverside. They'll be here Saturday to lead off the Little Tony Day here in the Armory. They'll take on Graham at noon. And then Bluefield at Woodrow Wilson Friday night. We'll have that radio broadcast on WHIS Radio around 7 o'clock from the Armory in Beckley. And then Bluefield back here on Saturday to host Woodrow Wilson to wrap up the Little Tony Day Saturday evening. So we'll have a radio broadcast on WHIS Friday night from Beckley. We will not have a radio broadcast Saturday, but Video Productions will cover all 4 games here Saturday. So if you can't make it out to support Little Tony Day, definitely check out all 4 games on Video Productions. The rematch of this one, the last regular season game, February 23rd at Oak Hill. For Dan the Man, for Levi, for Marianne, I'm Zach Helton. The Beavers beat Oak Hill 76-54 tonight. Until Friday night, be safe and go Beavers.